Do you forget to take your birth control sometimes? It's okay. You can be honest. Would you also maybe like something that you don't have to think about and that would lighten your periods? All right, so let's talk intrauterine devices, or IUDs. The IUD is a little T-shaped device, just slightly bigger than a quarter, that goes through the vagina, through the cervix, and then up into the uterus where it sits and slowly releases medicine little by little every day for multiple years. There are several kinds of IUDs, but they mainly fall into two categories. One are hormonal IUDs, which release a hormone called progestin and can be helpful for periods as well as birth control. There's also the copper IUD, which is a non-hormonal option. This IUD has wraps of copper around the stem, which creates a hostile environment for sperm and is used only as a birth control. The hormonal IUDs can also be used to help lighten your menstrual cycles. The 52 milligram IUD, marketed as the Mirena or the Liletta, should help decrease your menstrual cycles by about 90%. About 20 to 25% of people may have complete stoppage of their periods by around 12 months. The most common scenario, though, is infrequent light bleeding. So you may go like a long time without a period and then get a little flow, a long time without a period and then get like some light spotting. Now, it is not abnormal to have periods on the IUD. Some people do still get regular menstrual cycles, but they do tend to be lighter and more regular, similar to what you would get with a pill, but you don't have to take it every day. Because the majority of the hormone is located within your uterus, there actually are very minimal side effects to the IUD itself. We talked about the good parts. We also have to talk about the risks. Most of the risks are with the placement of the IUD itself. This would include a small risk of injury to the uterus, about a 3 to 5% chance that over the entire life of the device that it could come out, and also a very small risk of infections. Okay, now for the elephant in the room. Yes, the IUD is the most invasive option because it does require a genital exam and a procedure to be able to place the IUD. Now, this is definitely not something you want to do every day of your life, but it is actually quite doable for most people, even teenagers and adolescents, with the right education, the right counseling, and the discussion of pain management. You will need to ask your particular provider what they offer for pain management, as this varies between providers. All right, now we're going to do a whole separate video on IUD insertion, so you can check that out on our profile page. But in the meantime, is there anything I left out or any other questions that you have about the IUD? Just put them in the comments and we can go from there.